What's up YouTube? Today's video is about choosing the right colors for your design work. We're going to talk briefly about what emotions certain colors evoke and dive into some resources to help you pick some pretty dope color combinations. Don't sleep on this video. It's not an effect tutorial you use once in a blue moon. Color theory lives in every single piece that you will ever design. Please don't suck at it. Color plays an extremely vital role in how your artwork comes across to whoever is viewing it. There are so many possibilities on the color spectrum that creating a palette, even with just like 2 colors, can be pretty intimidating. It's easy to say, I want my logo to be blue, but why? And what kind of blue are you using? Then what colors can you pair with it to make it pop and really stand out? And to establish a specific tonality for your brand. All right, to pass with flying colors, it's important to know that the color you choose has a direct impact on the perception of your brand. Though it varies from culture to culture, each color has an associated meaning within our brain to help us determine our perception of a brand's personality. Okay, so what do they mean already? If you use blue, arguably one of the most popular brand colors, you're portraying trust, dependability, security, and calmness. There's a reason that social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, places we place quite a bit of personal information, are using blue. If Facebook's logo is red, would you trust it? Speaking of red, use red if you want your brand to portray power, passion, energy, or provocativeness. Think of those powerful brands like Coke and Nintendo, and those energetic brands like ESPN, Ray-Ban, Red Bull. Yellow evokes positivity, light, warmth, and creativity. Orange creates a vibe of playfulness, youth, and exuberance. Purple means royalty, nostalgia, mystery, or spirituality. Green exudes wealth, health, serenity, and abundance. Brown speaks to earthiness, natural, simplistic, rustic. Black stands for timelessness, prestige, sophistication, formality, luxurious. You use white to represent purity, cleanliness, freshness, softness. And gold is chosen for elegance, quality, and elite. And those are the meanings, but once you pick a hue, what saturation or value will you use? And how can you build a color scheme around it? Let's review a few super helpful resources to help you create a color palette for your brand or piece's visual identity. So first on deck, we've got color.adobe.com/create. Here, it's really cool. So you can drag around these circles to find the color that you want to build your palette around. And then you can go over to the left side and go through all the different color theories. So whether it's monochromatic, where the colors are derived from your base hue and using its shades and tones, to complementary colors that are living on opposite sides of that color wheel to build some real strong contrast. You can search color palettes within the Explore tab, which really just derives colors from all sorts of photography and other art to, kind of help inspire you. So if there's something you like, you can click on it and get the kind of hex code that you can type right inside of your program to get the perfect color. Now, if you're just looking for a quicker and simpler way to get tons and tons of color combinations and other palettes to inspire you, you can go to colorhunt.co. It's the place. Here you can pretty much just scroll for days and days until you find colors that you kind of like or that go together nicely with what you're trying to do. Say you're doing some oceanic thing, you can use palettes like this. Or it might be that you just want something very contemporary and deeper and darker, and so you go for a palette like this. Then lastly, we're gonna make our way to Gradient.com. No matter what they tell you, gradients are not dead. They are back and better than ever. On Gradient, you can explore many different gradient combinations. There's so many to choose from. It's even more than just showing you some gradient examples. You can actually add your own colors to the palette. So say I wanna go kind of to a deeper, darker green. I can do that. And you can just start to see how you can kind of manipulate it yourself, change the angle. So if you want the angle of your gradient to be a little different, and you can really start to get a gist of how this might translate to your artwork. And so it's a great place to test some things out, explore a different gradient combination, whether that's from one color to another, or whether that's from one color to another color to another color to forever colors. There's just so many things you can add and explore and mess with on this thing. So yeah, that's color and how it greatly impacts how people view your graphic design work. Let's just say it separates the strikeouts from the standouts, so choose carefully. I hope you liked this video. If you did, subscribe below and then click that little bell next to the button to be notified of future posts. Appreciate you all. Okay, bye.